was like scrolling and I was like, wait, there's Evelyn. Wait, there's Evelyn on a horse. Taking the horse to Starbucks, to the gas station.
The list is going crazy. I have so many other places we're going. Now,
Where is this at? Is this
Burbank.
in, oh my God, is it like you can just take your horses everywhere around there?
Not everywhere. There's like it's an equestrian like community. So within that community, you can go anywhere.
Wow.
But we broke some rules and we went to the gas station.
Yeah.
So rebels like that.
Yeah. I mean, what can they do? Is there really laws against that?
No. Yes, I think there is, but I don't think that, I mean, we're not doing anything like that.
I mean, come on. Surely it's like horseback riding. I mean, like what all can you like really discipline somebody like that? Like that was the original.
Probably give you a citing or something.
Yeah, maybe. But I'm like, that was the original car. You know?
It was, exactly.
So I was minding my business, trying to go get some groceries. Okay. And I'm walking around the grocery store doing my little peruse that I like to do because I like to make sure I didn't miss nothing. Okay. And then all of a sudden I see the school supply section. Let me tell you, my heart fell out of my ass. Oh my God. What do you mean? School supplies, school supplies. Summer is over. I'm like the sweats, the cold sweats. I'm getting like, I've got a sweat dripping down my forehead. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh my God, this is it. This is it. Then I'm racking my brain. I'm sitting there. I'm like, I cannot believe it's already like summer's already over. I cannot believe like school's coming back. I've got this dread. I've got this depression. It's eating me alive inside. You know what I mean? I'm starting to panic. I'm like, what does this mean for me? You know, did I remember to do everything I was supposed to do over the summer? Did I do everything last year? Am I sure I'm on the right track? And then it hit me, bam, you're not in school anymore. You haven't been in school in 10 years. Huh. Is that trauma like a normal thing? Or maybe it's a form of PTSD? I don't know. This is proof I wouldn't survive a war. Sorry. But I was just thinking about it. Do we have any sociology, psychologist people doing research on this? Because why am I getting the shivers when I see the school supply section? And I haven't even looked in the direction of a school in 10 years. That's crazy. It's really only been like 5 years, I think. I don't know. I don't like to count. It makes me depressed, but I don't know. It's just like getting school supplies is like going to war. I don't know how you parents do it. I don't know. I also think there should be a service where you just pay one price. They just ship it all to your door. Cause what do you mean? What do you mean you can't get the Rose Art crayons? What do you mean you got to get the Crayolas with the tan color? It's got to be the 47 pack and they only sell that, December to January. Which is another thing. Half the stuff that are on the school supply list are not even logistical things that you can buy. It's a social experiment. I'm convinced. I can't even step foot in that section of the grocery store anymore. It's just not for me. It's not a safe space. It's another reason why I can't have kids right now. Probably ever. But I mean, if I did, it's just like, I just worry that I would just be putting that trauma on my child, which is probably what I would do. But I think about going school supply shopping with my mom and it almost broke our relationship. Every year. She almost put me up for adoption. I almost called CPS. She was in there cussing me out. I was cussing her out. We were throwing fist fights. I'm kidding. We've never been physical. No, because actually with my mom, we never really got to that point because me and my mom were both over it and we were both on the same page. And we were like, I'm just not dealing with this. We both just mutually agreed we don't want to do this and we're just going to go. Like that's very on brand for my mom and I. But I don't know. These are kindergartners. What do they need all this stuff for? If you don't have a pen, a piece of paper, and a Crayola crayon, a red color, that's it. Also, why does everything have to be color-coded? We need a blue folder. We need a green binder. We need a purple paper. No. Buy me a few Expo markers. Oh, my God. It's too much. It's too much. It stresses me out. And you parents, Godspeed, because I don't know how y'all do it. Those kids would put me through the ringer. And I don't know how y'all are surviving, but more power to you. You know what's coming though? Freedom. Freedom is coming. Freedom. We get to lock those kids away until 3 p.m. every day. God, yes. I cannot wait. Because you know what does piss me off? Whenever I'm out and about in the summer and a kid is just being bad as hell. I'm talking about a school age kid that's too old to be acting like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And whenever I see a kid bad as hell, I'm like, you need to go back to school. Time to go. Send them back. I think summer school should be an optional thing for behavioral management as well. Because some of these kids, they're not respecting y'all. I'm just going to say it. Or y'all aren't demanding respect from them. I don't know which one. I'm not here to point fingers. I'm just saying something needs to be done. If we gotta chain them to the desk from 8 to 3 every day, so be it. So be it. It's what I want my tax dollars going towards, you know? The schools just keep getting worse and worse. I don't know. I'm just now whenever I see a kid out and about, I'm going to threaten to call truancy. Because that's what they were doing to us. Do y'all not remember that? They were like, if you miss more than 4 days, calling the cops are going to come knocking on your door. What happened to that? Some of y'all's kids are running around in the streets during the school year. I'm seeing them. I'm making eye contact. What's happening? It's ridiculous. I also just think it's a really weird thing that you can only buy school supplies at one time of year. I don't really understand the logistics of that. And then, my God, when they sell out, some of y'all are shopping for school supplies in June. School hasn't even gotten out yet. Y'all are already stocked up for the summer. It's ridiculous. And they don't replenish it. Then before you go, whenever you do finally go buy the school supplies, they're already setting up for Halloween and Christmas. What are we doing? This is crazy. Oh my God. Anyways, I do have more trauma now that we're on the topic. When I was in college and I didn't get a college graduation because of the coronavirus. Now, wait. Let's hold on. Let me tell you about it. Because here's the bomb that I'm going to drop for you. I was not class of 2020, which, you know, is this thing. All the 2020 people, the class of 2020, they love to tell you how they never got a graduation. Okay, I didn't either. And let me tell you why. So my school, that will remain unnamed, I had okay, this is actually kind of some lore. I love dropping lore with y'all. New lore just dropped. Okay, so I was really active in my college. I was on student government. I was, great student, 4.0 GPA. Okay. I used to try hard. I'll say it. Okay. That was when I peaked. So let's just take a moment and soak that in. So I was on student government. I graduated in the class of 2021. Okay. This is in college. And at the time I was blowing up on TikTok. Nobody really understood TikTok. Nobody really knew what was happening. And my marketing department at my university noticed that I was going viral and kind of wanted to be a part of it. Okay, cool. I get it. Whatever. And not that I had any issues with this school. It was fine. I got my college degree and dipped, but they wanted me to make content about the school or they had asked me to. I don't remember. But basically I was yeah, I don't really want to do that. That's not really what I'm trying to build a brand off of, number one. And number two, are you giving me a discount on this tuition? Yes or no? Okay. So anyways, basically my university, we were they didn't do a graduation for 2020. They did this online graduation and fun stuff. Okay. Moving on. They don't do it for the December of 2020. And I was okay, that's alarming. We tried to speak up. They didn't really say much. So whatever, fast forward. And word comes around that May of 2021 graduation is also going to be virtual. The coronavirus, is it still around? Yes. But everybody's kind of operating in a somewhat normal capacity, right? And so we, the student government at the time, we were oh no, baby, that's not going to fly. It's not going to work. Sorry. We as students are paying all this money in tuition for graduation. We deserve to have a graduation. Y'all, it got so intense that we were having student government meetings with the chancellor of the university, telling him no, this is not an option. We are going to do this X, Y, and Z. We will host our own. We will do X, Y, Z. It was crazy. We were letting this man have it. He was sweating every time he came in there because we were giving that man hell. Okay. So fast forward, they're still oh, we've already made the decision. We've already paid this person to be this intro speaker, whatever. And we're still not buying it. So at this point, somehow I get approached by the local news. I don't know how. I don't know how word had gotten out. Probably because of my loud mouth and everyone else's, but I don't know, because this was a group effort. I was leading the charge, but this was a group effort. And the news station, the local news station, reaches out because we are the only ones in the entire state of Louisiana hosting a virtual graduation because of Corona. And so they like want to chat with us. And so I sit down and I have a tell-all meeting with the local news. And anyways, they were pissed. They were not happy. The school, I don't think. Anyways, I fought tooth and nail. I fought and fought and fought. It didn't work. None of it worked. We ended up still having a virtual graduation. But let me tell you, I did not buy that $200 cap and gown because screw y'all. I was not giving nobody free publicity because why are we paying $200 for a cap and gown that has a logo on it? That's a scam. I've already spent how much money in tuition and you can't give me a cap and gown? Wrong. So anyways, and then the commencement speaker who they had spent like thousands of dollars on was just an influencer. And like this woman, I mean, the video was like, okay, but it was clearly like a stock video she was like reusing for all these other graduations. I'm sure she was making a killing. That's all I have to say. I'm sure that woman was making a killing, charging these schools, I don't know, $5,000, $10,000 to speak and just pre-record a video with the voiceover. Anyways, brilliant. I need to be in that business. And I was just like, what are we doing? You could have paid me to do that. Also, like, don't get me wrong, like, influencing is a job, but like, I wouldn't necessarily say it's inspirational, especially to like the workforce. You're speaking to like 1,000 people graduating with their doctoral degrees, master's degrees, bachelor's degrees. You don't really want to hear an influencer tell you about how successful you can be. You know, it's really just not the time nor the place, but I digress. Anyways, I'm glad summer's over. Oh my God, but welcome back to the laundromat. It's another Tuesday, another beautiful Tuesday here at the wash. And let me tell you something, it is not a solo load this week. We have somebody very special coming in, my dear friend Evelyn. She is so funny, so hilarious. You might recognize her from her Instagram skits on TikTok too, YouTube. She's hilarious. She also is like big into horseback riding. I'm sure we'll chat about that more today. But I cannot wait for you to meet her. You are going to love her. And without further ado, please welcome my friend, Evelyn. Evelyn, I've been having so many men on this. It's so refreshing to have a woman. Like, yeah, just like, because you look hot. Like, you look so good.
Oh, I didn't look like this 30 minutes ago.
Really?
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. No, because, okay, you just met with our manager, Lloyd. Lloyd, we love you, Lloyd.
We do.
Our joint manager. Mm-hmm. What, you just didn't realize it was on camera?
Well, it's like, I don't know if men have this, but women have off days. And that's at least what I call it.
Mine's every day.
I'm having an off day because, for instance, like my nails, like I'm due for a manicure.
Okay.
But I like smashed my finger right here. So I'm waiting for this to like heal. Technically, I'm hoping tomorrow I'll do it. So it's like an off day because I'm like, damn, I don't want to be seen
also,
with my nails.
Why would you go pay $70? Is it $7? How much? Educate me, because I haven't gotten a manicure in
I'm more of like
years.
a simple girl, so
okay.
I don't get like the foo-foos and the designs and stuff. So I just get a gel manicure, you know, a dazzle dry pedicure. I think with tip and everything, it's like $120.
God, but that's like so expensive to do every other week. Like, are you doing it like twice a month?
Yeah, I can't stand being out without my nails done. So that's what I'm saying. Today is like an off day, and so it's like on my off days, I try not to be on camera. You know, and so that's
we scheduled this, and you're like, damn, whoops.
Well, because I would have done it yesterday, but like I said, I'm waiting for my finger to heal.
Yeah,
because I don't want alcohol to hit it. I'm gonna scream.
Oh God! Or what do they call it? You know, isn't it a thing at the nail salons that you can like get something?
Yeah, that's true.
Like if you have an open cut, they say that's like really painful, and that scares me too.
Yeah, but I've never had this. It's like a blood bubble.
Oh,
and like even like touching it is like
a blister? Like, did you pinch it in something?
I think so. I think I pinched it in something. I've never had it before, but so today's my off day because my nails need to be done. My eyebrows need to be done.
No, they look good. They look good. I'm so glad that you're feeling this too, because I actually was like, I need to get a haircut this week. I need to shave my beard. Like, I need to like trim it up. My boyfriend's like holding me at gunpoint because he hates whenever I trim my beard.
Really?
And I'm just like, I just feel like I look so like shaggy. You know what I mean?
I'm feeling the exact same way.
Okay, good. Everybody turn your cameras off.
Yeah, turn it off.
Nobody watching it.
Right
but at least we both look hot. Like, I mean, you know, at least this is a bad day for us. Yes.
This is an off day. Just know my good days are on fire.
Yeah. Trust me, you have no idea how hot we can get.
No, truly. I shock myself sometimes. Sometimes I'm like,
yes.
I'm like this.
Yes.
Like, I'm this hot and I'm not a multimillionaire yet. Like, imagine when I am.
Imagine when I've got money behind me. Oh my God.
When I got money behind me, like, y'all better watch out. Can
Unstoppable.
I cuss on here?
Yeah, of course.
Bitch.
This is gonna be us for an hour just giggling.
Whenever I'm having a bad day, I always remind myself that. I'm always like, girl, you're hot. And you're not even hella rich yet.
Yes.
Like, when you are.
With no money behind us. Good personality, no money. You can't pay money for a personality like we've got.
Exactly. I have a personality. And on top of that, we have personalities.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, I mean, it is an art to be hot and like not be rich.
Yes.
You know?
It's not impressive when you're hot and you're rich because money can buy that.
Yeah, but it's like, I look like this and I'm not rich.
and that's a flex.
That's a flex.
I was born like this.
Yeah.
It didn't take no work. It didn't take 40 years of procedures, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we look good like this. Anyways, sometimes I will go so many days without getting, like, actually dressed. Mm-hmm. And then whenever I actually do fix my hair, I'm like, whoa, oh, my God. Look, I didn't know I had that in me, you know? Like, it's nice to have that refreshment, you know?
And then you're like, dang, I need to do this every day. And then you don't.
No. Hell no. Because it's just too much work. And then also when you work for yourself like we do, it's just like, why would I? Yeah. Why would I roll out of bed and look cute?
Although I do tell myself that I want to start doing it. Mm-hmm. Because the thing is, I'm the same as you. If I'm not shooting, I'm at home editing. Mm. But I do find that sometimes somebody will call me last minute, you know, and want to collab. And I'm like, damn, now I need like 2 hours to get ready. And they're like, girl, it's 2 p.m. How are you not ready? I'm like, because I'm at home.
Sorry. Yeah, my boyfriend comes home. He's like, you're in the same clothes you went to bed in last night. I'm like, okay. And sorry, I'm
home.
I have freedom. That's what we like work hard for is freedom. So we don't have to get dressed if we don't want to, you know? But I do hear it is better for your mental health to just like.
To be hot. Oh my God.
Do you eat 3 meals a day?
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're into fitness. Yeah. You're like into Taekwondo, martial arts. Yeah. Okay, so break that down.
Yeah.
God, you really do have so many hobbies. I need to take some notes from you.
Hobby queen. Yeah. But it's also because I'm a Gemini.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super
My
Gemini
boyfriend's
coded.
a Gemini.
Okay, then, you know.
And I'm a Cancer.
Oh my God. Ugh.
Is that, don't you, I mean, everybody says that's like a bad combo, but.
I just had a situation.
No way.
A while ago with a Cancer. But the thing is, like, I love you guys down.
Yeah, we're just very emotional.
Very emotional. And the thing is that Geminis, we love communication. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, be emotional as you want, but just communicate.
Yeah.
Like, don't sit in your feelings and then expect me to know what the hell is going on.
Yeah, that's me. I love to do that. I love to just like I love to like make up scenarios in my head and then get pissed off about them and then just take it out on him.
Yeah, exactly. But why? Like Geminis, we can talk about it.
Yeah.
That's all we like. Our love language is communication.
Yes. And like quality time. Just like dialogue. God, it's a lot. It's a lot for me sometimes. And I love to talk.
The thing is that why though? Because you guys are just overcomplicating your life. If you just like in life, I think that is the biggest issue across everybody's life. Is just if people just communicated instead of like if I have a problem with you, if I came to you and told you what the problem was, instead of telling Sally and Nancy about the problem and then they're over there trying to dissect it, it's like no.
Right.
Just communicate with the damn person.
Yeah.
Life would be so much easier.
I think I don't like to like confront people about things because it stresses me out. And like I've noticed Geminis are just like so direct and blunt that I'm like, it's almost sometimes like overwhelming to me because I'm like, whoa. I need time to process like being upset. Then I need time to process that like we're going to have a conversation. Then I need time to process that like you're probably going to be mad at me. Then I need time to like, you know what I mean? It's like process.
God.
So maybe the Cancer and the Gemini combo is just like not it, you know?
Yeah.
Mine's going great though, but
yeah, obviously it's working for you because you guys understand each other, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's what's important. If I understand that you need your time to process things, however, it's also communicating what you're processing because then I will help you out of that.
Right.
Because what if you're spiraling out of something that didn't even happen?
Right.
You know?
No, exactly. Yeah, because a lot of it is like, that's what's like so important about relationships too, is that there's so many things that aren't actually happening that you in your head think are happening. And so it's like, if you don't communicate that with the other person, it's like, oh, you have a completely different mentality of like how things went down, you know?
Yeah. And it's all because of your past experiences.
Yeah.
That you are completely just forming this entire story.
Absolutely.
That never happened.
Absolutely. I think it's just because I like to romanticize my life. You know, like sometimes
it sounds like you're trying to just make your life more
self-destruct.
Yeah.
No, I think it's just more fun because whenever you live your life, whenever you're constantly thinking about it in a like storybook kind of way, it just seems more fun. You know, it's more fun to have drama and chaos, you know? I don't know.
And I'm Latina. No. No, I think that I had that mentality like in my early 20s. Like I loved chaos. Like
really?
Oh my God, yes. Like I would talk to multiple guys at once. Like I loved it. I loved the
You
thrill.
loved them fighting over you?
Oh my God. I ate it up. I ate up like hanging out
best.
with Joey one day, and then like Matt calling me. I'm making up names, obviously these aren't real names. Matt calling me while I'm with Joey, and like I loved it. I just thought it was so exciting.
I love it.
Not anymore.
Now you're like, no, we're not playing games. No, because also it's like once you hit a certain age, it's like we don't have time for this. Like we do not have time for this. We are grown people. Sometimes I actually feel that way in friendships too, where I'm like, babe, like we are not in middle school.
Yeah.
Like or like the drama that I have sometimes with people, I'm like, you're 40 years old and we're fighting over this and you are acting like this as like and you're 40. Yeah. Like that's insane. And like not trying to be ageist, obviously, like live your life. But I'm like, there's a mature level that we need to hit at certain ages or we just need to move on.
I think that I had that realization this year, which is crazy. Because this was the first year at the beginning of this year that I did inner work. Which was crazy. That I've never done that before. Like I've never done shadow work. I've never gone within and figured out why I do the things. I've never worked on loving myself. Yeah. And then it just kind of I finally got myself out of victim mode in life. And then now I'm like, oh, I'm not a victim. I'm a creator of life, you know? But I think that most people don't do that.
Right. No. Yeah, I think that mentality is like 100% like all of your life. And if you have a positive mentality about things, it's so much easier to like let things function and like feel good. Or like the people that I think that like we're jealous of sometimes that we look at and we're like, oh, I wish I had their life. It's really not. It's just that it's not that their life is necessarily better. It's just they have a better outlook and they are showing it to you in a better outlook than if you were stepped into those shoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I also think now I feel like jealousy, I don't really feel jealousy anymore. I feel like an excitement because I'm like, ooh, that's another level I'm going to achieve.
Yeah.
You know? And if it's possible for them, then it's possible for me.
Exactly. You know what I always say? If you see somebody has your dream or like your dream life or whatever, I always think about how many stupid people have that dream, like, or have achieved that dream. Like, think about like whatever you want to be doing, how many stupid people who are unqualified that have that job, even if they can do it, then we can do it.
It's not even that they're dumb. It's just that they are
delusional. People like have no fear, you know?
Like they're not thinking about, am I smart enough? Am I capable enough? Like that's why majority of successful people, in our opinion, we think, how did they get there? But it's because they didn't care that they couldn't sing. They didn't care that you thought that they couldn't act. They were just committed. Yeah. You know,
showed up every day. That's all what it's all about is like showing up time and time again, even when you don't want to, you know, which is like so much easier said than done.
It's so much
I never want to show up. I'm like, oh God, it's hard. You got to motivate yourself, you know, you got to be a self-starter.
I think that for me also, getting into shape is a big visual representation of that. Yeah. Because there's so many, for years I was in like this cycle of trying to get in shape. But then this year I finally made it on the days that I didn't feel like it. Yeah. Even if it was to do cardio for 30 minutes. Yes.
Or like go on a walk. Like even just go on a walk for 30 minutes is huge. Yeah.
But that, like this year was the first time I got abs. And I was like, what? Like,
that's amazing.
This is what happens when you just don't show up because you don't see the improvement, you know, on a day-to-day basis. It takes like a year, it takes 6 months or whatever. But then one day you wake up and you're like, oh,
it happened.
It all worked.
Yeah.
You know, even if I did just
the hard work pays off eventually. Yeah. And it's like when you do have that epiphany, it's so satisfying. But it is so hard
Even
just
with my
keep
martial
pushing through.
arts.
Yeah.
Because I sucked when I
How
first
did you
started.
start at martial arts? Like, what made you think like self-defense? You were like, I'm gonna like beat these men up. Like, what was that like?
I'm gonna be an action like star. Like that's my
Okay.
goal.
I
So
love
like
that.
action movies are my thing, and that's
No
what I
stunt
want to
double?
do. No.
Really?
I mean, I take that back.
That is
because,
part of the fun. I'm like, that would be the fun
yeah.
part.
Or like me having a stunt double.
Yeah, I'm like, would you have a stunt double or like,
I think that
would you do it yourself? I mean, at this point, you're trained for it.
yeah, like that's which was kind of why I started training for
Yeah.
it, because it was more so okay, I want to do action movies, but what am I doing to get there?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like you can't just say you want something, you have to actually do something to
Right.
get it, right? So then I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna start training. And then when I started training, I was like, oh, this is a whole different level. Like this is hard because having to memorize your marks and having to do all these action sequences while you're still in character is really hard. And your face doesn't look crazy. Like it's actually really hard. And not getting hurt and not hurting somebody else. Like it's a lot of work. But I obviously want to do my own stunts.
Yeah.
But there's obviously limits. Like I didn't start doing like gymnastics and stuff when I was a kid. Like there's people that do stunts.
Yeah.
And these people have been doing, you know, gymnastics and martial arts since they were kids. Like
for sure.
There's no way I could get to that level.
Yeah, I don't think people understand. I never comprehended until moving to LA. I never comprehended like how the stunt business works and how people that are like doing like, I don't know, Tom Cruise or like whoever's in like 007, you know, it's like those people that are doing those insane, intense movements it's so hard to do it in character.
Yeah.
And so it's like you have to be skilled at not just acting, not just like the knowledge about your character and where they come from, their background, you know, but then you have to know how to like hit your marks and like be kick ass at it and like look good because it's going to be on screen, you know? That's crazy to me.
And not hurt yourself and not hurt anybody else.
Yes. Because then you're a liability.
Yeah, exactly. So I think, I mean, when you're actually doing big budget movies and films, they're not going to let you do
right.
I mean, unless you're Tom Cruise and you know, then that's like your thing. But they can't. They can't afford to let you do something crazy because then now if you get hurt, you know, they can't shoot for 6 months.
Right.
But you know, I do want to do most of my things.
Yeah, that's so cool. How long have you been doing that?
I feel like now it's 2 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Have you like ever used it practically day to day? Like, have you ever done it? Like, have you ever had a reason to be like, let me just like kick this thing in midair?
No.
Oh, I love it.
That's funny though.
One day you're gonna come across like.
Please don't say that, Dalton. What the heck are you doing?
No. I guess you are right, but I mean,
I don't want to come across
if
that.
anybody tries to kick Evelyn's ass, she's coming
I have
for
a
you.
pit bull.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
I'm more scared of you than your pit bull, for sure. I've seen the way you're kicking those. What do you even call those? Paddles? Like, what do you kick? Pads. God. Yeah. Anyways, you and these hobbies, I love it.
So many hobbies.
So martial arts, you're also into horseback riding.
Yes.
Okay, no, because recently I was like scrolling and I was like, wait, there's Evelyn on a horse. Taking the horse to Starbucks, to the gas station.
The list is going crazy. I have so many other places we're going. Now,
where is this at? Is this
Burbank.
in? Oh my God! Is it like you can just take your horses everywhere around there?
Not everywhere. There's like it's an equestrian like community. So within that community, you can go anywhere.
Wow.
But we broke some rules and we went to the gas station.
Yeah.
So rebels like that.
Yeah. I mean, what can they do? Is there really laws against that?
No. Yes, I think there is, but I don't think that. I mean, we're not doing anything like that.
I mean, come on. Surely it's like horseback riding. I mean, like, what all can you like really discipline somebody like that? Like, that was the original.
Probably give you a sighting or something.
Yeah, maybe. But I'm like, that was the original car. You know?
Was exactly. But I think it's more of a safety thing.
Yeah.
Because in the equestrian area, everybody knows, and there's like horse signs everywhere, so cars know not to drive super fast. It's more of a safety thing.
Gotcha.
And then whereas let's say here in Hollywood, you can't take a horse out here where people are driving like maniacs.
No.
You know what I mean? It's just out of safety. You don't want somebody to hit a horse like on the road. And then on top of that, in the equestrian area, if the horses poop, there is a system in place where I think the city goes and cleans up.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, because you can't just like pick up horses.
Yeah, no.
You know, it's not like
it's a
dog
lot.
Poop. Yeah.
Wow, that is crazy. How did you get started into horseback riding?
During the fires.
Really?
Yeah, during the
So you
LA
didn't like
fires.
grow up on it or anything?
No, I didn't, because I grew up in the hood. You know, we couldn't afford things like
Where
that.
did you grow up?
In City Heights in San Diego.
Oh, Oh, okay.
Yeah, but my mom, she's my mom and my dad are Mexican, and she grew up in the rancho, and she grew up, riding horses. So it was always something that she would talk about, and it was
Yeah.
always something that I was interested in. But like I said, I just couldn't afford it. So I feel like now in my 30s, I'm living my little childhood dreams.
Yeah. No, that's so cool. Do you have to like own the horse? Like, how does that
So you
work?
can lease a horse.
No way.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
lease her.
Okay. So like, you just pay yearly, monthly? Is it
Monthly.
like, that's so cool.
Yeah, so it's like leasing a car, but a horse.
Love. So you don't have to like, do you have to upkeep her or like does somebody
No,
else?
they
That's
do
amazing.
yeah.
So you just get to go ride her
I
whenever you
get to
want.
ride her and do all the fun things, and they do all the
I
annoying things.
love all the upkeep because it is
Yeah.
like a whole child. Oh my
it's like
God.
your dog.
Yeah.
Like imagine that.
Yeah.
With your dog, you have to walk them twice a day. You
Yeah.
always have to be with them. I mean, horses are big dogs.
Yeah.
Like they
that is true.
love attention. They love kisses. They love hugs. Like they're literally big dogs.
That's insane.
Yeah, and my horse Victoria, I feel like she mirrors my dog Rocco.
Did you have they met?
They haven't because Rocco is just too excited.
Yeah.
And
Horses don't like things touching their like legs either.
Yeah,
very...
they would have to. Victoria's pretty good with with animals.
Mm.
It's more Rocco. Like he's just so excited. I mean, I don't know if have you met Rocco?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, he's so excited, and he's big. He's a pit bull. So like it's a lot.
I love it.
He would probably just pounce all over her. I don't
know. No, that's so fun. I've like always I like did some horseback riding like on a vacation one time, and oh my God, my thighs hurt so bad at the end of this. I was like, I am like beat up and bruised. This is terrible.
Yeah.
How did they do it in the old days? I don't know. I guess your muscles get used to it.
Used to it for sure. God. Because I remember when I first started riding, it was bad. I think I almost thought I messed my back up.
Really?
Yeah, because think about it, especially when you're cantering, when you're kind of like going faster.
Yeah.
And you're not used to that feeling, like the way that it hits your back, and if you're not sitting appropriately, like it'll mess your back up big time. A cool thing.
When did you move to LA?
Like 10, 15 years ago.
Really? Mm-hmm. What do you think? Do you think like 2016 LA was like better than 2026 LA? Like, what are your thoughts? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really? Was it just like
100%.
the grass was greener?
Oh my gosh, yes.
No mosquitoes?
It was just a different time. I mean, it was just fun. I honestly sometimes feel bad for today's youth because they will never experience just real friendship, I think.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I think that while friendship today, I feel like, I don't know, it's even harder for me to find like real genuine friendships because I feel like people are always like, oh, what can you offer me? Like, how many followers do you have? Like, it's always kind of that. But I think back then there was no social media, there was just like real people just wanted to hang out with you. People just wanted to come over and watch a movie and eat pizza,
Yeah.
The parties were lit. So I don't know.
I know. I always get told that like I missed the golden age, which I mean, I do. I also think that like LA and New York go through phases.
Oh, 100%.
And it's like, sometimes it's like New York's in a golden age, and then other times it's like LA's in a golden age. And like, obviously in like a pop culture, perspective. But like 2016 LA, it's like people were throwing parties. It was just like, you could be walking into any celebrity's house in the hills. Yeah. Just like, you have no idea.
Every day of the week.
Yeah. And LA is just not like that at all anymore. It's like everything's closed at 9.
Yeah. If people aren't drinking anymore, I mean, I don't drink. Like,
girl, I need to get there.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it.
How I don't drink?
Yeah, I just love a glass of wine. Like,
it's just I think that when you go for an extended period without drinking, you realize how bad it is for you.
Yeah. Well, because it is poison,
It literally is. Yeah, and it ages you. So to me, that's my number one
I think
reason.
my only thing is I'm like, now I am a little bit worried about the state of the world. And I'm just like, what happens if I get like really thin, really healthy, and then the world ends,
So you die healthy?
Yeah, I mean, like, what would you rather waste it?
I guess I think about it in a different way, right?
Okay.
I think about it like this. I feel like life is a video game, right?
Oh, okay.
And I feel it really is,
Okay.
And you're playing your own game, and you are your own character, and this is my avatar. How do I want my avatar to look? So,
Iconic.
you know,
That's a
'cause,
good way
like,
to look at it.
yeah, I want my avatar to be like hot and fit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of how I see it. So, like, what do I have to do? Because literally, we can customize our avatar.
Yeah.
And we could decide, you know, I don't know, I want to be emo now. I don't, whatever it is that you decide to do, you can do that.
Right. Yeah. And I think that's also just like a part of growing up and being in like a now, like once you get older, you start to realize that like there really is no boundaries. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I think that or I guess in my perspective, whenever I was growing up, I grew up with a lot of like fictional boundaries that I didn't even realize were in place. You know what I mean? But now that I'm grown, I'm like, oh, I really could like shave half my head. Who cares?
Yeah.
I really could like chop a foot off. I don't know. You
Yeah,
know,
I get
like
what you're saying.
obviously,
Yeah.
but it's not like who's going to stop me? You know,
And
there's
I
really
love
nothing.
people, when I see people that kind of just live outside of those
Mhm.
boundaries and would dress differently,
Who are doing it
love
authentically.
it.
You can just feel the authenticity like
Yes.
coming off of them. Yeah.
Yes.
And you're
I
like,
think
this is
that's-
exactly who you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's so cool. And I feel like I'm still trying to find that with like my look.
Absolutely. I think it's just like an ongoing thing though. You know what I
Maybe.
mean?
Yeah, you're right. Because in different phases of your life,
Yeah.
you change.
And I think you like learn a lot about who you are as a person through different experiences, you know?
True.
But because I think that like sometimes I look back at like, oh God, like 2017 me and like what I was wearing was so cringe, but like that was just so authentic to me at the time, you know? I was like in some skinny jeans with patches and like red metallic jacket. Yeah, girl, I was
Okay.
like, it was Chelsea boots.
Well, that was a thing.
It
That
was.
a thing.
It was. And that was authentic to me. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and
yeah,
now you couldn't catch me dead. But
right.
that's just, you know, I've like had experiences that have like changed me, I guess, in that moment, you know?
Yeah. That's again the fun thing about life is you can change your avatar at
Absolutely.
any moment and any time. So yeah, I love that.
Did you ever go through a skinny jean phase?
Yeah. I mean, I've went through an entire like emo phase.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, during the Avril Lavigne like
Oh my
peak.
God, yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
was just I was an Avril Lavigne like fan.
Obsessed with her.
So
She's
I loved
great.
her. Yeah. And I wanted my skater boy and
Did you live in LA at the time?
in San Diego.
Okay. I mean, like, that is the place to live to get a skater boy, I
Yeah,
feel like. Would you
yeah.
ever move back to San Diego?
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Love San Diego.
Yeah.
It's
I want a ranch.
Really?
Yeah, that's my goal is to have a ranch, and San Diego would be great. I
Yeah.
love San Diego.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. I know. I think all the time about, I literally had like 10 pairs of skinny jeans. And it took me, don't judge me for that. Did you not have 10 pairs of skinny jeans? Like in the
No.
thick of the
Maybe.
prime?
You're right. Maybe.
Like they didn't sell wide leg jeans.
true. It's true.
Like you couldn't get a boot cut,
find it.
or if you did get a boot cut, they did sell boot cut, but you never trusted a boot cut. You know what I mean? They weren't making cute jeans in 2016. Like the only cute jeans they were making were the skinny jeans.
Yeah.
I feel like the boot cut jeans were for you were getting on a horse, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's the only way. Now they make cute wide leg, cute boot cut. That's the other thing. It's like fashion also is not as freeing as you think it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it is because, like I said, those people that kind of just do their own thing, no matter what the fashion trend is, like they're doing it.
Yes, I just think you have to get so creative. Like those people spend hours in vintage stores, like
I get
curating
what you're
their
saying.
outfits.
Like, you're not going
you
to
know,
Zara because then Zara's always just trend.
Yes. It's like so much harder to like build your own wardrobe. I guess if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know,
your own look.
because all the stores are like theoretically giving
the
you
same.
all the same. You know,
All the trends.
God, you could model.
Oh, thank you.
No, I genuinely
No.
think you could.
I actually been thinking that I want to hire a pose coach. am not good at taking pictures.
Really?
Yeah, but then when I talk to my friends that model, they tell me that they practice, and I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah, like you got to practice in front of the mirror, I feel like.
Okay, I need to start doing that because sometimes like I always say no to go to premieres and red carpets because
No.
yeah, because I get so nervous when it comes to photos.
Oh my God, we need to go to one together.
I get I literally freeze.
I'll
I'm like,
coach you
I
through
don't
it.
know what to do. I don't know how to pose. And then I look at my photos, and then especially when they're on Gideon, I'm like, no!
You're like, please.
Delete it! I want
I
to
know.
DM them like,
You're like,
please!
can I see that actually to the photographer? Like, can
Please
you
delete it now!
can you
Because
pass
in
that
my
over?
head, I'm like, but then it makes sense because in my head, I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then I
It's
see the photo.
confidence.
It is.
It's just confidence.
But
That's all that
again,
life is.
I don't practice.
Yeah.
So then, that is how I gain my confidence, is through practice.
Yeah, I feel like, okay, wait, did you know that I was a photographer? I think I told you that. I used to be a wedding photographer.
Oh, okay.
Like
That's
in college.
Okay,
And yeah, so I did that for like 2 or 3 years. And I will tell you the trick to like posing in photos is movement. Like you just have to like kind of keep moving, even if it's subtle, because it kind of keeps you from getting rigid, I guess, if that makes sense. So like on red carpets, I will typically, while I'm like, if I'm posing, I'll typically constantly kind of be moving my hands and kind of be doing different things because, and you'll notice a lot of the celebrities will do that too, because them moving even to a different pose sometimes makes a great photo at the same time too. So even if it's just like messing with something or moving your hand like kind of on your back and then moving it back forward and moving your fingers a little bit, it helps you to like not get stiff and to focus on something. So
that makes sense.
have you seen, there's like a really famous viral video of like the models in Asia and how they'll do like 30 poses in 30 seconds and they're like ding 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 and they just like yeah like that's kind of what you have to do, except you just got to keep it like natural looking. It's hard. It is hard.
Listen, and then I think also as a woman, right? Because
yes,
but then it also depends on the outfit.
yeah
So different outfits call for different poses.
Yeah.
And so then sometimes, like, let's say, I remember the last one I went to was a Clarence event, and it was like a dress with a side slit. And then I got on the red carpet and I was like, I don't know how to pose for this dress. Like, I should have gone in the mirror
practiced
before.
No, I know.
And then I looked at the photos and I was like, oh no. Like all of them, I was like this, but it made me look like a square and it didn't, I don't know, it didn't work.
Or yeah, if you face straight onto the camera, it's like, it makes you look like you have really wide hips.
Yes.
And then you're like, okay, great.
And
then it gives you just body dysmorphia. You're like, you're like, do I look like this? Am I walking around looking like this?
And that's the thing is like a wrong photo could make you feel like that. And whereas a good photo could be like, oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's also just like photographers in general. And I think that's the problem with red carpets, they don't tell you, is that you have to be like, normally when you're in front of a photographer's going to pose you and be like, oh, turn to your left a little, like angle a little, drop your shoulder, just to kind of like naturally loosen you up. Yeah. But it's like you are becoming the photographer essentially and the model at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of pressure. And then it's like, you know how it is on red carpets because we're not necessarily the talent.
Yeah, so they're like, hurry up.
They don't. Yeah, they're like, come on,
hurry up.
Cass is coming in 10 minutes. Right. We got to wrap this up. And you're like, okay.
So then it's that. So on top of me not knowing what to do, it's the pressure of that. And then I'm just like, you know what? I don't even want to deal with it. Like,
you're like, never mind. Actually, I don't want a photo anyways.
Yeah, so then I just won't go.
No, I feel that.
Or at least I'll go, but I'll never go to the red carpet. And it's crazy because I feel like everybody I know like wants their red carpet photos. I'm like,
I just am trying to build. I think I will do it just because I'm trying to build a repertoire.
No, or if I'm like the vibe for it for sure. But like I said, since I hate my photos every time is why I don't do it.
Yeah, we need to get you like a good
I need like a posing coach, somebody that can teach me how to take photos, to be honest. Because like I said, I know myself, and even with my acting, I've been in acting class for years.
Yeah.
And I think that, being in acting class and doing a good scene, then I gain my confidence.
Right.
Doing martial arts, and then I practice a lot there. I practice at home, and then I get it right. And I'm like, oh, okay, I build my confidence when I'm shooting,
Right.
Whatever it is, I know that I need to practice.
I feel you. I think it's just like, or maybe you just need to be in front of like some photographers that are like good at posing too. Yeah. Maybe not as even necessarily a posing coach, but just like a photographer who actually knows, who's going to tell you what to do.
Yeah, because even that, I don't even take photos.
Yeah.
Because same.
You got to do that. I'm telling you, it'll be good for you. You should do some with Victoria.
I know. I did some, but I didn't love them, so I had to redo them.
You're like, this is clearly a repeat thing.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I feel like I have to find a good photographer and a good posing coach.
Yeah, we're going to find you one.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I'll figure
Okay,
it
are
out.
you ready for our next segment?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are trying a new segment today. This
Okay.
segment is called Spinning Out.
Ooh.
I'll give you a hint because spinning, obviously, because we're in the spin cycle of a. But okay, great. So I'm going to give you a scenario. You're going to tell me if you'd spin out or not over this situation, and then we'll talk about why or why not.
Okay.
Does it sound like a good deal? Okay, and this can be maybe you're in a relationship, maybe this is a situationship, whatever. Okay, there's no real rules here.
Okay.
You can just you can like clarify after. Okay. First one, he has Snapchat streaks.
I don't know if that's a bad thing. I don't use Snapchat. Is that a bad thing?
I'm spinning out because I don't use Snapchat.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, who is still using?
I don't think I would date someone that's using Snapchat. That sounds like someone that's really young.
Yeah, no.
No?
No.
Adults use it?
Yes.
Grown men use it?
Grown.
CEOs
Grown.
use it?
CEOs.
Ooh.
Grown. And that's why I'm like, what are y'all sending pictures of? That's not.
Well, how would you know?
Because people who are like on Snapchat are like got to get their their Snapchat streaks. You know what I mean?
How
So
would
they're
you
like,
know about their streaks is what I'm saying.
because I feel like over a certain amount of time, you would either see the notification or you would see them taking pictures, like because people that are on Snapchat are just sending pictures back and forth like all day long. I feel like it's out for me. I know. I'm telling you, I dated a few people before my boyfriend, and I was like, I don't get the thrill of Snapchat, of like just sending pictures back and forth all day. Like no text, just like, hey, just a selfie. Like, love you, but I wouldn't send you 20 selfies of myself all day.
Yeah, no, me either.
I think it's weird. Okay, next one.
So yeah, I'm spinning out.
Would you spin out if he was following someone of the opposite gender on social media?
I mean, what do you mean? Am I expecting that he doesn't follow other women?
Like any other women? Like, would you feel like yes, maybe like a friend, but like, I guess you can, I personally don't think it's a big deal. Like, I would not spin out over that, but I know a lot of people are like very anti their partner following anyone of the opposite gender, whether it be like a friend, a past situationship,
So what
coworker.
do these people expect that when they date someone, they're just gonna follow all the women or the person of the opposite sex?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
I actually had a friend of mine, so a girl that I actually used to work with, who I worked with for like a year or two, and we were like it was like one of those like co-working friendships where like we would hang out occasionally, but like more of like really good friends at work. But like when we both cut ties and everything, it was like very healthy, very fun, very natural, like best of luck, and like just kind of kept up with her on social media. She was dating this guy who I think was like crazy insecure, and I kind of caught wind that he like did not like us hanging out. He didn't like her hanging out with any men. And eventually I found out this week she unfollowed me. And I was like, girl, we were like best friends at work. Like we were like, it wasn't a friendship that like, it was like one of those things where it was like, oh, once a year I go back and visit and say, hey. So I was like, what an odd thing. But I caught wind through a mutual friend that she unfollowed me because of
him.
Yeah. And I was like, that's so weird. Also, I'm gay.
I was about to say, so that's the most important part of this. It's like, it's like gay.
I'm like,
how is that a threat?
Yeah, exactly. If you're threatened by a gay man, baby,
that's a telltale, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that I am just in a space in my life where I don't want to date anyone that I feel any insecurities about.
Ding, ding, ding.
Do you know what I mean?
Like if I don't trust you.
Exactly.
You can turn any like molehill into a mountain.
Yeah.
Like anybody can cheat on you with anything.
Yeah.
So it's like.
So I'm not about to stress over anything.
Exactly.
So I feel like you following a bunch of women is a threat. I'm not going to date you.
I shouldn't be with you.
I'm not going to date you.
I talked about this last week on my podcast. I was like, there was a woman in front of me the other day who was on a first date. I only knew all of this because she was asking ChatGPT about him and was then like talking about how he was texting another woman. And I was like, if we're asking ChatGPT about our man, we should not be dating that man.
I feel
like that's crazy.
Yeah, I honestly think that relationships are really so simple and we just overcomplicate it.
Yes.
If you have to ask yourself, why is he, girl, end it.
Get out of it.
Just get out of it. It's so
none
weird.
of it's ever that good.
Because energy is everything.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that the gift from God is our aura, is our energy. And if someone even slightly is messing with your aura, messing with your energy, they gotta go.
Yeah.
Because that is your one gift on this planet.
And it's clearly making you doubt your own judgment. So that's a problem.
And then that's technically your own intuition. It's telling you he's not the one.
Yes.
So it's like, listen to it, because your intuition is a muscle. The more you listen to your intuition, the stronger it gets.
Yes.
But it's you questioning it is questioning your own God essence. Technically. Yes. I think it just boils down to self-love.
Yeah.
Because when you love yourself, your type is going to change.
Yes. And also it's like, if you're going to leave me, babe, I can do much better than you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the mentality. And it's not even leaving me. I don't even think it's leaving me. It's you aren't for me. And I want the best for you. And I want somebody that wants me. And it's going to make me better. That's going to stress me out. And I'm not stressing them out. Yes. You know? 100%. And everything happens for a reason. Absolutely. So I think that, once you love yourself, you're not stressing. Yeah, I completely agree. Okay, next one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Their ex still uses their Netflix account.
Like I said, I'm not dealing with these kind of men anymore.
I feel like I would spin out on that. I'd be like, no. I mean,
my toxic past would sit here and be like, but it's just, no, I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm not dealing with a man because that's technically, he has a door open for his ex. You know? But that's, like I said, that's not my kind of man anymore.
Yeah. So you would spin out on that. You'd be like, I'm out.
I wouldn't spin out on it. I'm a Gemini, so I would just like, peace out. And you wouldn't hear from me again.
Yeah. Okay. How do you feel about this? A man who deletes his text messages regularly.
Bye.
I know. I'm like, why would you ever need to delete a text message? Yeah. I have never deleted a text message. Well, maybe like once, but I'm saying like I can count on one hand the amount of text messages I've deleted. Same. Like I need that as proof. That is receipts. Yeah. You know what I mean? I need those receipts. I need to go back I could go back 10 years right now if I wanted to. You said something to me 10 years ago. I got it still on my phone. Facts. That's why I pay for iCloud storage.
I mean, I'll delete messages when I'm done with you. When I'm like cut you out. 100%.
I like that.
But that's also a very Gemini code. Like we cut people out and we're just like done.
You don't want any like sign of that person anymore.
No, you don't even exist. Who are you?
Yeah.
Sorry to that man. Like,
I don't know this man. Yeah.
I don't know him.
The Kiki Palmer quote. I don't know who this man is.
I really don't.
Oh God. Okay. Ooh, how do you feel about this? A man who shares his location with his mom, but not you. Are you a location person?
I'm not. And it's so interesting because I know that so many people are.
Oh, I am. I've got like 100 people.
That is so weird to me.
I love it.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like, if I would say I don't have anything to hide, but I just like, a lot of 99% of them are like good friends of mine. And I just like from like my hometown or like where I lived before. And now they live in other places. And like I would say majority of them, I would stay at their house if I like went back and like if I was in their city. I would definitely have dinner with them, you know? So I don't know. I just like, it doesn't really bother me. Why wouldn't you? So you're not going to share your location with me is what you're saying. You're not a location person. It's freeing. It's so fun seeing where everybody is. And are you at work today?
That's so interesting. You know, I feel like I had one person or maybe two people ask me, I don't know. I love living in my own little world and like not knowing what I'm up to. And I don't know. I like to be social when I'm social. And then I also want to be a little hermit crab in my own world, wherever that may take me.
That's fair. Would you, like if you're in a relationship, would you want their location or no?
It sounds a little crazy.
Really?
Maybe like my husband. You know what I mean? But more, I mean, we're in a relationship. But I think that...
How serious is it, I guess, is the question. Yeah.
I mean, at this point in my life, I think that my next relationship is going to... It's either all or nothing. So maybe, because it's like an all or nothing. I mean, I think that in my next relationship, it would be like, oh, I love you. Like, I care about you. You know, this isn't a big thing. It should just be like more of like, Yeah.
Yeah, it's like and it's also like a safety thing. Like it's like
Yeah.
or half the time, like I'm like going to pick my boyfriend up from something. So I'm like, okay, where are you at? Where, like, are you on your way home from work, or like, are you stopping at the grocery store? Hey, will you grab me
Yeah,
this? You
exactly.
know?
And I know people that have that, and I always thought it was interesting, but I guess I don't know. I've never really had that. I don't know. I don't know. So I feel like I love the mystery of life.
Yeah. Well, that was spinning out. Evelyn, thank you for that,
Of
for
course.
your perspective. We have one more segment to do
Oh,
in the
okay.
wash today, and that is Freshly Pressed. For those of you that are new here, Freshly Pressed is where we talk about whatever we're pressed about for the week. Evelyn, do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
I think for me, I think that every problem starts with Dealman. Why are you laughing?
Because it is true.
No, it is. I don't think that there would be wars. I don't think that there would be abusive husbands. I don't think that
Yeah.
there would be, abusive fathers. I think
Mm.
that that's all just angry men.
Yes.
That if they just came out of the closet, the world would be a better place. There wouldn't be murders. There wouldn't be rapists. Literally, it all just boils down to anger.
Yes.
like
Yes.
like just all this like stocked up anger that they of resentment of
Yeah.
not being able to be their full selves, and it almost like makes me sad for them in
Yeah.
in a way,
Yeah.
because I'm like also the men that just sleep with so many women and hurt all these women and
Mm-hmm.
are just like love bombing all these women. Same with them. It's
Yeah.
just like you can't say you love women and then treat women like shit.
There's like this weird trend where it's like women should be XYZ. Like men have this perspective that like women should be XYZ. They should be the woman of the house, and they should cook and they should clean and they should whatever. And my job is to take care of the woman. And then they're still like
But they
treating
don't
women
take
like
care of
shit in the
women.
same
Exactly.
time. And it's like, okay, well, that's not the same, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I do agree it's tied up in anger.
It
I would say
is.
it's like a lot of men have a lot of like the wars and the anger and the frustration, I think, is tied up in like not being completely healed. Whether
Yeah,
or not that's like
100%.
tied into being gay or not is like, I do think that that is don't get me wrong, a big theme in a lot of people's
In
lives.
politics.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
All this hate towards gay people,
Right.
but then like they're the ones like firing up. What is that one app?
Grinder.
Yeah, but then they're the main like
Yes.
because
Like Grindr.
customers
Yeah.
on Grinder is just like why?
Yeah.
But what is the point?
Right.
Just come out.
Yeah.
Life will be so much better if you did.
Yes.
For you
Yeah,
and the world would heal.
Yes. Like, what is the point of the internalized homophobia
I don't get it.
that follows everybody around all the time? It
They're
makes no
just
sense.
living angry lives and then just like completely spoiling everything around them.
Right. I think anyone that like lives in anger has clearly so many deep wounds that like have to be worked on. And I think that we could solve so many problems if we just like, if we just like encouraged men to like heal.
Yes.
Like it's okay to be like hurt by what grandma said to you in second grade. That's valid.
Yeah.
Like it's okay to be upset about how this went down in middle school,
Or how
like
your parents hate
yes,
you, or how
yes.
your aunt told you would never amount to anything.
Yes.
How your second grade teacher told you were a piece of shit. I mean, it's valid for you to feel some way, but it's also time to heal.
Yes.
Because now you're taking out that anger on everybody.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's bleeding into other aspects of your life. 100%.
I think healing in general is something that I just wish for everyone.
Healing and being like authentically who you are, whether that is gay or not, but or how you dress or how you act or where you live or what kind of life you identify with,
Yeah, I think you should just be authentically yourself, whatever that is.
Yeah.
I don't believe that humans are evil.
Yeah.
I don't believe
like
that.
inherently, no. Yeah.
I think that it's just a bunch of pinned up anger.
Yeah.
That everyone just loved more and had more compassion and took time to heal and be exactly who they are, and went after their dreams. I just feel like the world would be a better place.
Absolutely. That was beautiful. But yes, just be yourself. My God. Okay, what is my freshly pressed of the week?
Yeah.
My freshly pressed, it's going to have to do with driving because everybody's pissed me off. I can't, the driving in LA, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I hate when people pull up next to you in
I
traffic.
actually do too.
Like whenever I pull up next to somebody and I can feel you glaring at me, you know what I mean? Like a little, and then I turn
I'm like
and
nosy.
we're making eye contact. I'm like, what do you want? What do you want?
Yeah.
I get like, it's honestly, I have really bad road rage. I get like,
Really? That's not good, Dalton. That's
I
really not
know,
good.
Evelyn, I can't help it because some of these
You
people
need
are
to meditate.
idiots.
You need to meditate.
What am I supposed to do in the moment whenever I'm like,
Well, if you meditate daily and you start
Mhm.
journaling,
okay,
then you would understand that you can't let everything affect you
I know.
because it's technically just hurting yourself.
I know. Yeah, I mean, these people aren't losing any sleep over it.
They're not, you know?
Sometimes
But
I just
let's
want to
just
be
say
like,
you run into
idiot.
And let's just say you run into the wrong person.
I know. I don't like. Oh, see, I don't do that much.
Okay, I was about to say,
I just like.
people, the thing
Yeah,
is
the
that
people
people
are
have nothing
crazy.
to lose.
No, they don't.
So
Some
you
of
could
y'all.
just be like,
Whew.
and then they're like,
I know.
you know?
I know. No, I've never gotten. I could never go that far. I will more so like yell in my car, and then, but I'll never like flip somebody off or, like cut somebody off or slam on my brakes. Like I would
Yeah.
never do anything like that because I think that's crazy. I would just more so be like, okay, you're an idiot. Keep driving. Pull over. I can't get through here.
Yeah,
That's more so. But I just really don't like whenever I can like see people around
Ugh,
me.
I
It's
hate
a
it
lot.
too.
And then, oh my God, the other day, actually, I was driving. I look in my rear view. This man is sobbing. I know, I felt so bad. I was like, should I pull over? He looked like a cartoon character. He was like, "Ah," and I was like, you should not be driving. This is not a healthy time to be behind the wheel of the car.
That makes me sad.
I know, but I was like, what do you do? Like,
You
what?
don't do anything.
Yeah.
But that goes back to my last thing that I said is just you just never know what people are going through, especially when you're in the cars. I always think about that when I'm driving and I'm just like, especially when we're on the freeway and it's like traffic. I'm like, dang, every single one of us here are going through our own little lives. Like everybody has their own little struggles or whatever it is. So yeah, it just kind of gives you a perspective to not just to be a little bit more compassionate when people are coming at you, because it's never, that's another thing. It's like people that do or say anything about you, it's always them. They're always projecting, who knows, maybe something happened, maybe they got fired and now they're just like taking it on you, or they got cheated on, or
yeah, like what are they going through that's like causing them to be a terrible driver for the day?
Yeah, no, truly. Maybe, I don't know.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
In the morning. We live in LA.
Yeah.
It's there's really not much to complain about, And
absolutely.
we woke up today, like waking up is already a blessing.
Absolutely.
Sometimes we just got to remind ourselves about those realities.
Yes. And don't get road rage.
Dalton.
Well, Evelyn, thank you so much for coming on to The Wash. We have had such a blast. Thanks for clocking in, going through all your dirty laundry with us. And be sure to join us next Tuesday for the next load of The Wash. And be sure to give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. Give us a like on YouTube and subscribe. And make sure you follow us on Instagram and TikTok. And thanks for clocking in. We'll see you next week. Bye.